Hi, this is Debbie from don'tperish.com. I wanted to talk today about biblical headship and the authority line that God has set up and how very important it is that Christian sisters follow this. We were out witnessing the other day and a lady came up, said she had been a Christian for about a year, and she was asking us all kinds of questions, and she was very excited that she met us. We were very happy to help her. But she also admitted, I'm not living the way I should, and we could tell. She was not dressed biblically at all. She was not head covered. And we told her the hard facts, that if you're in disobedient sin, willful sin, if you're in disobedience, that you are in danger of hell. Because saints do not willfully sin when they know the truth. And she admitted she knew the truth because after a while it came out her parents are believers, and her mother and father have been trying to teach her these things. So we told her, we said, if your parents are biblical, your authority line is through your father. And we asked her why she was trying to avoid him. She was in a situation that was not biblical at all, and she was hiding that from her parents. Obviously, she hadn't told them, she doesn't live in the same state with them. She hadn't told them that she's not conforming in obedience to God's word. And therefore, God has the headship and authority line set up, because if this lady had been following the biblical truth of what her parents had been trying to teach her, she would not have been in this situation. Time and time again, we get phone calls from women who are not going through their spiritual head, and we constantly have to refer them back because that's God's order. Now, if you say, but I don't have a believing husband or father or brother or any believers around that are solid that I could set myself under and have them as my spiritual authority. Well, now you're talking about a different situation. We take each one into consideration. We work through the details. But what we mostly recommend women do is put yourself in God's Word, so that way you can learn to discern. And we caution women out on the internet getting their theology, because a lot of times, I'm going to say it, we get calls or phone calls or emails from women who are claiming, well, my husband says he's a believer, but he's not doing what he should be doing. Well, 1 Peter 3 tells a woman she's supposed to win her husband without a word, with her quiet and chaste conversation, which is her actions. But many of them don't. And what they do is they go out on the internet and they grab this theology and they bring it into their home, and they grab that theology and they bring it into their home. They listen to this guy, listen to that guy. And think about it, sisters. If you're doing that and your husband's claiming to be a believer and you're running around making your authority somebody else, and he sees that, if he has any inclination to step up and lead, I mean, seriously, you don't know what's going on in his head. And women are to be quiet. We're not out running around. So think about it the next time you're out running, trying to get your theology elsewhere instead of God's word, that you may be damaging and tearing down your household. And again, every situation is different. We're always happy to help people, but we do counsel everybody according to the needs they have. But we will tell you first, you must go through your spiritual authority. It's a glorious evening tonight. It was a beautiful sunset, and I hope this has helped somebody else out there. We love you, sisters. Have a joyous evening. God be praised.